Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live. My name is Ivan Likov, founder and CEO at Phone Network. And today we have three announcements and news to share with you. So, without further ado, I would like to welcome you all for joining me now, live or later if you're watching this on a recording. And let's get on and start with the news. First things first, shout out to everyone in the live chat, Jonathan Franks with a wave. John, good to see you, Mr. Poker Master. King Ottoman, also Ronnie, exciting, Apostille, eagerly waiting, and we are definitely starting. There's a lot that you're going to see today, a lot of information, clarity over the LA token and phone listing situation. There will be an event that I'm going to talk about that is already live on our platform, and then I'm going to end it with an exclusive first time look at a new feature that's coming in version 6.4, and I'm sure that a lot of you will take advantage of it. It is great because I keep seeing people in the Telegram chat talk about it, and yet here it is later today. So stay tuned for that. Jeffrey, when next listing, please? I'll talk about it today, so stay tuned. Virtual reality only. Hi, as usual, with a GH at the end. I hope you're a great. So hi to you too. Always look forward to these exciting lives. Well, didn't say exciting, but they most sure and certainly will be today. When will there be a listing on an exchange? Hopefully soon. It will be great, says IRLG Gangster. Sorry if I butchered your nickname there. Yes, there will be listings soon. Stay tuned for that. I will be talking about LATOKEN, the exchange, mainly today, but more on exchanges and listings in the near future. Charles, hey, phone friends. Hey to you as well. Crypto Pump, hello. Nigeria in the house. Good to see you. Hello from Cobalta, sorry. Michael Bass, PhD, gone but not forgotten. Listing on my mind, says Sheriff Moses. Yes, listing is on everyone's mind, and we are going to do it right this time. We're not going to rush like we did with LATOKEN because it only led to. We're going to talk about what it led to. Bruno San, hi Evan. I hope you have some good news today. I do. Not one, not two, but three great news today. I won't be able to watch the live stream, so hello, future Bruno watching this. But I will after work. We urgently need our SDK for the use cases in other companies, mass marketing. Cheers. We certainly do. And we have a plan and will be set today. Akinsoj Farm says, hi Evan, mass marketing before listing may be a referral bonus like the days of PhD and promotional ads to attract investors in crypto influencers. Also, encourage P2P among members to accept phone coin as means of payment. Most certainly. In fact, I love that was quite cryptic of a message with a lot of numbers and apostrophes and dots. So I'm glad I was able to read it without stuttering there. So 100% agree with you. Vedi as well. So proud of your work with a heart. Heart from me back to you, Vedi. Andy, hope be millionaire with phone. If you don't sell, the chances are huge. News 24 Tamil. Good. Hello, Mr. Ivan. Why did you take phone coin from the buyer's wallet? Oh, are you going to talk about Prituri Yep, there it is. Mr. Prituviraj complains against you. Is this true news? Kindly let me know further. We have received details. Telegram, your chats. Mr. Tamil and Mr. Prituriviraj. Here is the true story. What you are asking me is absolutely true. I did ask this member of the community to return the phone back to the treasury, and here's how it all unveiled. It all started with his behavior in the Telegram chat, always being negative, always saying untruthful things about the project, including, oh, it's been 4 years and only one exchange. Well, we were on 4 exchanges at some point. We were on Probit, LATOKEN, We were on P2P, B2B, and there was another one that I can't remember. We were shortly on it, but those of you that were throughout 2021, 2022 know that we were on four exchanges. So to say that there's been one exchange visualizing LA token now, and there's no movement was quite insulting, to say the least, to those that are new to the project. Furthermore, he was well aware of the LA token bug and managed to snag about 75 million phone in the process. And during the bug, nothing. But when it came time to send it back, oh boy, did I have hard time with this member. Oh boy, did I have hard time. I've spent my nights between 10 p.m. and midnight one night talking to him for 2 hours, telling him that he needs to provide the evidence, like hundreds of other of wallets already did, without complaining, knowing that it was a bug, something that's way too true, way too good to be true. It is, but him, it was harder to comprehend. Therefore, he said he's going to send it. The next day, I spent, and I kid you not, 5 hours of my full day going on and on and on and on and on how he has to send that back, and we are going to refund him completely. He says that this is all his money he put into it, that it's not just the bug. And yes, there were phone coins that were not from the bug, but I only asked for the ones that were during the bug. So 75 million. He even provided a CSV finally after 3.5 hours, to which I see 75 million. And he said, no, that's not right. Your math is wrong. And I only sent about 64 million there. And I look at the transaction. Yes, absolutely. It was it was about 70 million, but he says it was 64 million. And I look at the transaction, and indeed, he only sent 64 million back to his account. To which I was like, you know what? Perhaps there was some phone left in your account. I literally did not want to go on and ask where the rest is because it's not on the blockchain. So I assumed that it was all on LA token still, even though I asked him if he has any. He said no. And then he said, I told him, sure, okay, I'm going to strike out the rest. Just send the 64 million, whichever, and I'll refund you even the full amount of 138 USDT that you paid for it, even though it's 5 million less. Oh, wow. It was a funny situation because I received 5 million from a third wallet, like just random wallet. And then he sent me the 64 million out of that. So yeah, it was a total of 75 minus 5. So he sends me 64 some, and then he sends me 5 million some to equalize the 70. And I'm like, where did that wallet with 5 million come from? Oh, that's another one. And I'm like, oh, so you did have actually the 75, the total that you said the calculation was wrong. So at the end, he even tried to scam me for 5 million phone and keep it in an account. And if he wasn't to prove it by sending it back, he would have be away with that. Well, that account would have been frozen. But yeah, he didn't. He was not honest with me all along. And I spent my whole day. He's like, when are we going to see listing? When are we going to see upgrades? When are we going to see something better? And I'm like, well, you're wasting my full day here yapping about the same thing over and over. How am I going to focus and develop the project if I'm wasting my time with you here? So at the end, I was like, you know what? You have 30 minutes. If you don't send it out, just permanently ban your account. That's all you get, buddy. Like, it was the worst experience that I've ever had in the entire project. I gotta tell you, I am not hating anyone. I truly understand. But when you are going against something that the entire community accepted, and then you're trying to sneaky, tricky get 5 million out of it in the process of telling me that I'm not doing anything and telling me that I got your money. He's like, what's the compensation? Well, I told him, here's the thing. If you go to the store and you buy something, and I appreciate you guys sticking around because he went on fully ballistic saying that I blackmail him, that I'm a scammer, that I'm going all around the internet. He's going all around the internet and posting things about that. And at the end of the day, he's the one that started it all. It could have been as easy as just provide the details. There it is. Give back that much. Here's your refund. Boom. So I told him, if you have, he asked me, what you're doing is illegal. I said, no, what you're doing is illegal, because let's assume that this was USD, like this was dollar bills. You go to the store and you buy something and they give you change, $20 bill that is fake, and you know it's fake. What's going to happen? You go to the government and you return that $20 fake bill. The government just takes it away, doesn't give you anything. With us, we tell you that this is fraudulent fund that shouldn't have existed. We take it back, but we give you what you paid for, so you lost nothing. Yet he said that he lost all his money and I got it from him. Anyways, appreciate you sticking through that. It's an annoying situation, but yeah, let's leave it behind and continue. We have 3 things to talk about, and time is not in our favor right now. It's true, incident, Mr. Ivan took my coin also. Okay, he is blackmailing all the buyers nowadays. If not, I'll take your whole wallet money. Yep, so that account is connected to the other one. So thank you very much. Okay, that chat jumped for me, so I'm going to scroll back up, and there it is. We have NT with 3 party faces. All-Star TV. Hi, sir. Please let me know how to recover my account due to account abnormalities. Automatic logout. Simply email us at support@phone.dev and we will assist you. We have not let anyone down when there's issues with their account, and we've always solved it. Uju says, please, I remember the issue with vesting, but I did not sign up for it. Vesting is for the legacy accounts and everyone gets it. Hilton is from Turkey, by the way. He's traveling for a couple weeks now and is joining us, so it's a privilege to have you in house. Hilton, hello everyone, today from Turkey, he says. Hello to Turkey, I hope the weather treats you nice. And John says, nice, Hilton, enjoy. Virtual reality only, okay, I am on, you can start now. And yes, we are starting. Gilberto also joining us, thank you, G. And Kevin says, exciting. Yes, indeed. Guitar 3DR, good to see you. Good morning, Ivan, phone team, and the phone family. Thank you to everyone in this chat for being here and supporting the phone blockchain. This is the future of crypto excellence. From the bottom of my heart, and the whole team, and everyone in the community, I'm sure is going to say that. We are truly grateful for these kind words, and will continue to approve NFTs, improve the project. Dark Lord Gaming, hello people, hello to you. Crypto Girl, hi. Dark Lord, I'm excited, waiting for great news. 3, actually. Dark Lord Gaming, hello boss. Hi family, let's rock the big JC. Good to see you. Funny and informative videos. What is the listing price of phone token? The token does not exist. The coin, the native currency, is at 20417. Crypto Girl, hi Likov. I'm happy to you. I'm happy to see you. Pakistan in the house. And David. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, David. Hi, Ivan from John and TZip 100%. Hello, everyone from Joseph Barbera. Good to see you, dear Joseph. Glad you made it into the live. Hey, everyone from Justin and Premium Cars. Hi, sir. Good day. I'm from the Philippines. Phone to the moon and phone to the moon. Hi to Philippines. Crypto Girl, I am on Hello in Iraq. Please subtitle your videos so we can translate them later. When the live is over and processed by YouTube, subtitles will appear. I guess my accent is too strong for YouTube to do it live. Indonesia here. Good morning from Jerry. And hello, it's Norbert from Tujana Bella Beja, California. Sorry, butchered that one. Tijuana, California, stoked about this. Veronica, hi everyone. And Khan Janab listing announcement, please. Stick around for that. 42 Gaming, why when we converted to the new phone, we got forced into vesting period. Vesting is to prevent the huge dump of coins on exchange. Imagine the 1.8 billion with the 800 million now going on exchange next month, for example. It's going to be devastating. So protecting from huge dumps. Listing La Broken again. Yes, La Mega, massive, huge broken. Yeah, more on that in a minute. I'm just going to catch up with all the messages. Finally, I made it into today's live. Hi, Ivan. Thanks for assisting me today on my stuck NFTs. Oh, Kiso, good to see you. Blaze. Yeah, sorry. I think it was when I was away and I was approving some NFTs and it got stuck and it just deleted them without approving. So I'm glad we figured that out. I'm waiting for announcement today. Well done, sir. Thank you. Dark Lord Gaming, hi Ivan. Is great to see you again on the live. Dark Lord, good to see you. Banana Zone, hi Ivan. Thank you for your continued efforts and diligent updates on this project. Thank you, Banana Zone. We'll continue to do so. Good morning from Long Beach, California. Good morning. Dobry den. I don't speak Russian, but I kind of can read Cyrillic, so good day to you. Avoid LA token, please. Avoid is too late. Deal with it right on. Please be strong to future. Yep, very strong. I think it was Trust Wallet about something that I have no idea what the question is prior to that. Hi, Ivan from Veronica. Hello, all from King Ottoman and Premium Cars. I have a question, sir. If phone will be partnered to other popular coins on it, will phone partner with our companies? Most definitely, we will seek partnership with as many good top tier exchanges and projects out there. So most definitely. I have previously sent messages to enable the instant notification section when sending balance, or so that the other person is happy to transfer the phone to his phone. Yeah, we do have instant notifications. When you send to someone, they receive it and say, you have received that much phone. EZTV says, hi, Ivan. David showed some France flags. Okay, P2P is good for high price, most definitely. Some people just never learn. Greedy, Banana Zone, yes, absolutely. Now I know the story behind the 75 million. I got his ticket. Wow. Okay, I got a huge Telegram conversation with him. Yeah, leave him. Let's focus on the new update. Absolutely. Hi, boss. Evil guy. Hello from Riza, and it jumped again. Sneaky SOB. Yep, absolutely. Can I get some t-shirts? You will. We got to get on with the SDK first before t-shirts. But t-shirts are in the making. I can testify that the customer care has been very active and responsive so far. Thank you, Adeoba. Appreciate it. So sorry you and the team had to go through this. We all phoners support you. You have our backs. And that's what helps me move forward, because if I did not have your backs, guys, I wouldn't be able to do it without you. Literally, I gotta say it. It's not once or twice that I've mentioned it, but this project does not run on just me. It runs thanks to you. It runs thanks to the entire team. All the suggestions, the criticism, I respect everything. Obviously, don't cross the line. You know when you're crossing the line, but definitely continue the same way. And I'm absolutely going to ensure you I will never give up, never quit, and will continue to improve. Please, Ivan, my phone network blockchain syncing is not connecting since I updated to the latest version. Make sure you're on stable internet and let the megabytes sync first, and you will be all good to go. I mean, we haven't had anyone else have issues. And if you have issues, switch to another network, whether it is mobile data to Wi-Fi or vice versa, and it should sync just fine. Hello, Ivan, and everyone else. The Reaper, good to see you. Listing Abdul says, yes. Do you have any internship program, please? Not currently, Vinayak, but if we do, we'll announce it so you can sign up. Please, how long does it take to the KYC to complete? Less than 24 hours, Simon Riley. Bitcoin, Bisha Bangla says, good. And Gilberto, another Gilberto in the house, please enable to translate you on YouTube. Definitely we have, but it has to be after the live. Alrighty, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to skip a few messages as we're already 20 minutes in. Mark, Tony, I'm great. Good to see you. 3 good news today, not 1. Good morning, being a phone former farmer from early days. Excited to see you. Absolutely. Glad you never folded after LA token. And not only we're not going to fold, but we are going to stick around and grow stronger. So thanks to LA token, we're going to be better. South Africa, here we have Alrighty, Hub. Hello, good morning from Nigeria. Please, sir, I want what to know what the circulating supply of the phone network is going to increase again or is going to remain the same after launching. It has launched. It is 12 billion and counting. It will get a massive burn very soon. Stick around for that and you'll know. I have Phonium on TronLink Pro. How do I convert to phone? Phone on TronLink, that is Tron based phone and is no longer available for a couple of years now. What about Hack Tool? You mean Hackathon, I believe? Yes, we will talk about it. And I'm ready paid internship program, so we'll announce when there's one. Greetings from Lagos, Nigeria, and greetings from Syria. And hello to everyone. Alrighty. So let's get on with the three topics that we have for today. Number one, as Kevin says, let's get on with it. Yeah, absolutely. Number one is LATOKEN. Everyone now knows, or if you've been living under a rock, LATOKEN had a major issue that led to 2.1 billion phone being flooded in circulation, and we have signed an agreement with them. Today, I'm going to unveil the entire situation and what's going to be the solution for that, because if it's not up to me to fix it, no one else will. And I'm going to try not to swear throughout this unveiling. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share some conversations that I had. Project team. This agreement outlines the terms of resolving the discrepancy revolving the 2.1 billion phone on the LATOKEN platform. Transfer of tokens. They're coins, but whatever, they call them tokens. Phone network will transfer 2.134 whatever billion phone to the following LATOKEN custodial address. This. No further obligations. Upon receipt of the aforementioned amount, LATOKEN agrees that there will be no further legal or financial obligations from phone network. Great. But delisting and withdrawals. LATOKEN will delist phone from its platform based on phone network's request. Based on another request by Ivan Likov, phone CEO, on February 28, 2025, withdrawals will no longer be left open until the end of December, but will only remain open until March 31st at midnight, meaning April 1st. And will no longer and no more. After this point, look at this. Let's read it carefully, like a couple times. After this point, all unclaimed coins will be burned by sending them to the delisted burning address at 64 zeros, which was provided via email by Ivan Likov, phone CEO, on 18th of February, 2025. So most of you know the date of not March 31st because their platform was pretty much down for 2 weeks in March. So we've extended it another 2 weeks because we didn't want you to be stuck or having to rush you to do that. And now the withdrawal fee will have to be $1,200 per transaction, allowing users to withdraw their phone. Let's start off by saying that this was not honored, and the first 30-ish transactions were charged 1% plus $1,200. You know when they recovered that 1% to the accounts? On April 15th, a month and a half later, on the day that they had to close and burn the phone. That's when they did that. That's how great their support was. That's how amazing they are. When they have to take the money from us to list us, immediate assistance on anything and everything. But when they had to fix their own issue and their own bug on a signed document by Olani, the growth manager, they took a month and a half to fix it. Forget that. After that 15th of April, they had to burn all the phone. Is it burned? Nope. Did I talk to Olani a million times to burn it? Yes, I did. And at the end of the day, nothing. So I took it upon myself. Actually, thanks to one of our community members, probably will leave him out of the picture with the name, but he provided me with a phone number for Valentin. I tried to call, but again, Russian, not going to be racist about it, but something like that I cannot dial the number. So there was also a Telegram handle that Olani also confirmed that it's his official Telegram. And here is how our conversation went. Maybe I should make that a bit bigger. Hello, Valentin. My name is Ivan Likov, founder and CEO at Phone Network. Not sure if this ever came to your attention, but since we are on a client of yours, there were a series of events that led to a messy situation. And while it is that today is actually April 30th, and while it is 99% solved, there is still one final request on your end. Does this ring a bell? Let's quickly break down this message. I'm saying who I am, then I'm saying that I'm not sure if he knows about the whole situation, but there is a series of events that led to a messy situation, 99% solved, final action required on your end. Does this ring a bell? I'm asking if that rings a bell, but instead, he knows exactly what I'm talking about because he says, hi, the manager signed the agreement with you, not LATOKEN. We have no proper power of attorney to withhold token holders' property rights over their tokens. You can burn the tokens on our wallets, so the liability is on your side. I'm like, wait. I asked him if he knows what I'm talking about, not if there was an agreement in place. He knew exactly what we're going to be talking about with my message. He knew exactly his plan, and he had it all along to be like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to sign the agreement. And you know what? I will show you that he wanted that. Look at this. Olani there, same day. I'm like, Olani, when you signed the agreement to get the 2.1 billion phone and then burn the unclaimed phone, who did you get the approval from? Valentin? He's like, hello, Ivan. Yes. Like, look how weird that is. Yes, he did. But Valentin's like, oh, you signed it with the manager. I have no clue what's happening there. He now says that he cannot burn it because he might get sued by the people and was not 100% sure of the situation. I argued with my communication with him that nobody has the right to complain or sue if he burns it because a public announcement was previously made to ask the people to withdraw their funds. The announcement also specified the dates they are expecting to withdraw their funds, and that will happen afterwards, burning. So no user had any ground to sue anyone. Yeah, yet he says that it was not him who signed it, but the manager, you, which means that he did not know or okay it. It's the manager who signed it, blah, blah, blah. That was the response I got from his Telegram. So he's trying to say that the issue is between you and me and he knows nothing about it. And I'm like, he's trying to say that you signed it, but LATOKEN does not have the right to burn those tokens because it can be accountable for it. In a nutshell, yes, that's the issue, is between us, not him. I offered to sign an agreement between the two companies that if anything, Phone Network is liable, sent it. You will see about it in a minute. Then still nothing from him. There was nothing I did that I didn't get the approval from him. Diliana in the house, hello to you. From him before proceeding. I guess this was what he was planning when he refused to sign the agreement and told me to sign it. Can you imagine? Hey, we have a problem with the Phone Network. Someone hacked our network, or there was a bug on our system and they sold phone that doesn't exist. What should we do? Oh, ask Phone to give us the phone that they sold. Yeah, but Phone says that it's not their problem. Well, we know it's not their problem. It's our problem, but you should tell them that we'll sue them and we'll burn them to the ground or whatever else you threat them. Tell them to send us 2.1 billion. Olani goes back and says, Ivan agreed to send you the 2.1 billion as long as you open withdrawals till the 15th of April, month and a half, or month, then extend it another 15 days, and then burn the rest. Are you okay with that? Yeah, I'm okay with that. Well, he wants to sign an agreement. Here's the agreement. I'm not going to sign it. You sign it. Because in my back of my mind, I'm going to wait for when the time comes to burn the coins and I'll say, I didn't sign it. Someone else signed it on my behalf and I did not know about it. Or if I knew about it, I was not okay with that. See, here's the thing. I say quite dirty if that was the plan, to be honest. And Olani says you probably should give him the explanation, explain why he thinks he might get sued by people who have already been warned and informed to withdraw their coins. They were also informed about the burning. No one ever protested against burning the remaining phone. Right, good point. And he then said, and I'll tell you what, because I'll show you that message on the chat with that. And here it is. Yep, this is what he sent. Yep, typical of him. He wants you to turn around against you. He wants to turn it around against you. If you don't know what you're doing, you might just give up and let him call the shots on that issue. Wow, so bad. So bad. So unfair, so rude, so unprofessional. I cannot say how annoying this situation is and how easy it could have been. So let's go on, and I wanna actually say something in his favor. I'm not here to just say that he's an awful human being, because he has a point, and we should all agree and understand on that point. And I'm not upset because of the point that I'm going to show that he's right on. I'm upset on the way he treated the situation and how he abused it. So now back to the message. He says, you can burn the tokens on our wallet, so the liability is on your side. Yeah, like I have a magic wand that says, from that wallet, burn that much phone. I said, hello again, Valentin. Thank you for your response, but I believe there's a misunderstanding. As per our agreement, people had until the 15th of April to get their phone withdrawn from the platform because of the bug, and then whatever needs to be burned. You need to burn it. This is what I meant. You need to burn the coins on your wallet. Which bug? He's asking which bug. He has no clue what bug I'm talking about. Seriously? Like, how rude of you to say that bullshit. Which bug? The holders were made aware of the withdrawals no longer open, and when they're never going to be open, how are they going to withdraw it? The bug with the 2.1 billion circulating on your centralized platform. Do you have a minute to speak? Watch to my question if he has a minute to speak. But they can go to court and ask for their property to their wallet. Yep. Why not you burn tokens? Okay, so he doesn't have a minute to speak, I guess, but he did not say that. The tokens are in your wallet. We don't have access to that, but we have been refunding them for the trades, as Dmitry did not roll back the system. I would love to talk for a minute, please. Nope, nothing. If you want to be completely liable free and put all on us as a company, then send them to our company wallet, and I will sign an agreement that we are liable for those and we'll burn them ourselves if that helps. Sounds viable. Please send to valentin@latoken.com. Amazing. He finally has something that we can do. And there it is. The agreement is made. I'm not going to read through the whole thing. It's going to be the whole day. The agreement is made and entered into as of the 30th date of April 2025 between Phone Network Inc. Here's the company and everything. LATOKEN, the company and everything. And LATOKEN holds that much phone on their platform. The origin scope of the acquisition were unintentional and aroused from a technical custom circumstances jointly affecting both LATOKEN and Phone Network, has exposed concern regarding the reputational and legal implications of executing a burn of these tokens, as users of the platform may claim entitlement to these assets. And let's pause for a moment, and I'm going to actually stop sharing, and I'll get back to it in a minute. But let's actually look at this situation. Valentin is absolutely right. He has an absolute point, and I totally 100% agree with him on that one. Think of it that way. Let's say we hold phone, and we tell you that this phone is no longer going to be worth anything, and we're going to burn it. Or sorry, you have only until whatever day to send your phone or migrate your old phone, and then it's no longer going to be active. We're going to burn it. You paid money for it, right? So here's the situation. What if you're on vacation? What if you have a family emergency? What if you're traveling? What if you're not spending your full day on Phone Network and knowing about it? We only give you a month. It's not like our blockchain situation, which was a year, or prior to that, the Solana, which was a year and a half, or prior to that, the Tron version, which was a year and a half again. It's only a month. So the time period is small, I agree. But what if you never see that? And what if a phone goes 100x, which we talk about it, you'll see it in the chat later on. But what if phone goes 100x from that? And then you go onto the platform, you're like, hey, I remember I bought some phone back in the day. You have no idea. I've had a user who spent $6,000 on phone in December. I've given him everything, did not ask for anything like Prituri Viraj wanted, but I gave him all the phone, cleared the account, no issues there. What if that user did not know about the situation, did not withdraw it, and phone goes 100x or whatever x, it doesn't go away, it's the same as listing price. He then goes and wants to withdraw it, and LATOKEN says, well, yeah, we burned your assets that you paid for. Why? Well, there was an announcement, phone network, whatever, they had an issue, we had an issue, and it's burned. I agree that this could be an issue and they can be held liable. But here's my point, Vladimir or Valentin or whatever else your name is. Tell us that. Don't act stupid. Oh, I'm not going to sign it. You sign it. So I then tell them that it didn't happen as long as we get the 2.1 billion in-house. Tell us that you cannot burn it. Tell us so we can think of another plan and not lie to our community and everyone that's been following us. Tell us in our face, we cannot burn it. Think of another way. Just because you said you're not going to burn it doesn't mean I wasn't going to send you the coins. I was still going to send them. We were going to come to a solution. We were going to troubleshoot it together. But instead, you stabbed me in the back by saying, we're going to burn it, but I'm not going to sign it. I'm going to hold Olani liable, which Olani has nothing to do. He is just a pawn in this situation. And tomorrow he's going to kick him out and say, Olani never worked for me. He can say he worked for the president, but did I sign it? No. So that's the family-friendly channel. That's the problem that LATOKEN did. That's the slimy way that they dealt with this situation. Back to the contact that he also made us spend time and money and effort to contact our legal and everything and get it done the same day. Phone network acknowledging the situation agrees to assume full and exclusive responsibility for the resolution, including user communications and ultimate destruction of tokens, said tokens. Now, therefore, in consideration of the mutual promises contained here in the parties agree as follow. Transfer of tokens. LATOKENs agreed to transfer the 485 million and to our treasury wallet. Then the transfer shall occur no later than 5 days after signing this. Upon successful transfer, the recipient to the recipient phone network Kirby waives and releases LATOKEN from any and all claims, demands, damages, liabilities, or legal actions arising out of the connection, blah, 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 whatever. And phone network agrees to irreversibly burn the full amount of tokens received from LATOKEN by sending them to the official burn address. You can pause the video, guys, later and read the whole thing if you want. So, yep, there it is. And then we have my signature and nothing from him. So I sent it to him, same day, literally 20 minutes. That was extremely fast turnaround on our end. To send the agreement, he says, yes, sending shortly. I've just sent it. Looking forward to finalizing the situation. Where's the looking forward? Why not you burn the regular? Okay. Yeah, and look at that. The next day. Hello, Valentin. Could you please let me know if you have received the agreement and if you have any questions in order to complete it and finalize the situation? Obviously, I did not get any response from him. And still not clear how we are protected from user claims. He's still not clear, I guess. Yeah. Please elaborate how we got these tokens you want to get burned. He doesn't even know how we got the tokens now. Good thing I have the entire chat with Amir and Olani, and I send them a 15-minute and 49-second audio explaining everything, literally everything from listing, which was amazing, to first issue, second issue, burning, sending, back and forth, everything. Literally, I send them everything, including the agreement that we already saw, guys. Please take a look at and listen to the audio when you have a moment. I appreciate your time and assistance in resolving the situation. 15 minutes later, not sure if he heard it or not, I requested list of users who still hold phone. Great. He now wants to solve the situation somehow. He's working with me. We should have tokens against their balances. Hope you understand. So regardless, he has to have tokens against the balances of the users, not burning them. Do you have a moment to speak, please? Calling him, no answer. Obviously, he's ignoring me. I do understand this, Valentin, but when the request is to delete us completely and the withdrawals will never be open again, how are they going to withdraw them? There's no way, which makes it not necessarily to hold any phone anymore. And those phone holders don't want that balance. They want it burned by your platform. I have sent an agreement, as you said, is feasible. So please honor your part of the deal and finalize the situation. You are ruining our reputation by doing so, and yours too. Make it right by the project, and probably that's the holders. Delisting does not remove balance of the listed token from user accounts. They still can claim withdrawals via support or court. So if withdrawals will never be open and someone says, oh, I'm going to send you to court, what, they're going to send the phone anyways? I guess so. Yes, but when the community wants to remove the phone with the agreement we have in place, you are no longer liable to any of this, but us, by sending all phone to our treasury, we are the ones responsible for this. Literally what the agreement says. So you're not liable. And if that was the case, why would your team agree to ever sign an agreement? We can also sue you for not honoring the agreement. In fact, if you did not see what was sent to Alani yesterday, please have a look at it directly. And that is a document that obviously it's confidential, cannot show it, but it's definitely telling them that they'll get sued if we don't get a response by Monday the 5th, which is today. Yes, why not you just ban our wallets or burn your tokens on our wallets? Again, how am I going to burn your tokens on your wallets? It's not like I have the magic wand. I said I don't have access to your coins, so your wallet on your wallets, Valentin. How can I access it without the private key? If you share it, I will. Permanent ban of all LA token controlled wallets and any associated wallets on the blockchain. Banning your wallet will leave a scar because yes, you will not be able to use it at all, but also the amount will remain in circulation forever. Even if it's frozen forever, it ties with our staking minimum and maximum. This is less risky for us than sending our users token to you. Which percent of the circulation is it? With the agreement in place between us, there's no issue and no further legal financial obligation on your end. Minimum and maximum staking is determined by the amount of the circulation. Nope. Talk to lawyers. Probably he said talked, like he spoke to the lawyers. Answer this question or I ban this chat. And I'm like, I just did here. Or did you ask something else? Are you asking what percent of 485 is of the false circulation? It's 4.05% because it's 12 billion. You hold 485. Can you tell me why did you agree to burn the tokens in the first place then? That's a good question to ask him. Will we get an answer? Thumbs up if you think we won't. How about if you burn the phone and if any user ever gives you troubles about their balance, I can send you to cover it. See, I'm even going up beyond by saying burn it, and if anyone gives you issues, I will give you the balance. I will literally take it out of my own phone if I have to. Ivan, there are 300 plus users holding phone token on LATOKEN. In order to burn their token, listen to the solution he had. They can send to cs@latoken.com signed PDF with an order to withdraw to the designation you want. So basically, we have to ask you guys, each and every one of you who still hold phone on LATOKEN, to send a signed PDF document by you that you agree that the tokens should be burned. Your tokens, not everyone. And only then they can burn your tokens. We got to ask 300 plus users to do that. I hope you understand that we're not able to send users funds without their consent. I absolutely do. You know what? I totally agree. It's not fair to do that. Don't say you burn them then. If you do not understand why we can do, please advise with a lawyer or ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT will tell me why you are who you are. It is quite hard to ask 300 plus users to sign this. PDF release from all of them. I will advise with our lawyer, which I did, and I have an answer. And I'll get back to you on Monday. Thank you for your time. Maybe easier to open withdrawals or blacklist our wallets. Yes, I think we'll be opening withdrawals. Opening withdrawals will be the best action. We'll advise on Monday. I then sent him what I talked to Alani. This is my conversation with Alani just now, which means that you were aware of the agreement and gave a green light to sign it, yet still you are afraid that people might sue you. Therefore, I do still believe that you can count on me for providing you the phone if anyone asks for it after you burn it. And then I send them another message that Alani told me. Please come back with a decision to open withdrawals or blacklist wallets. Either open withdrawals or blacklist them. Burning without consent can result big losses. If your token grows 100 times, which is what I told you guys a bit earlier, he also said the same thing. And users might ask to exchange to withdraw their tokens. Maybe you're planning this plot. Yeah, I'm a slimy guy. See, the thief says catch the thief. Just because some people think slimy doesn't mean I think slimy. Maybe that's what you're planning, this plot. Otherwise, why would you create so many problems instead of simple blacklisting of wallets? Yeah, we created the problems out of thin air. We asked to send you 2.1 billion. Okay, we'll get back to you on Monday about the decision. Send the decision to Alani. I block your account as I see blackmail attempts with the scam risks. Well, he's in the team of Prituri Viraj now, guys. He's also saying I'm blackmailing him and doing scam risks here. Yeah, no need to block me. Simple decision. I'll send it and never talk to you again. But he blocked me. So yeah, that's it. That's literally what the whole situation was. Let's get back to the chat for a bit. Yeah, we're getting some thumbs ups from people that think he is going to get me an answer of why he signed it. Yeah, no answer. Of course, no answer. All the best to you. Stay strong from Abs Driver. Yep, staying strong or growing stronger every day thanks to some people. I forgot what happened with Fonera NFTs. Oh, Fonera NFTs were converted to rank. And with the release of the validator software soon on our website, you will be able to take advantage because your rank would have increased. So that would be more on that when the validator software becomes available for everyone. You will see what that was all about. Damn, really cheeky. These guys, yep, definitely. Wow, freaking insane Guitar 3DR. Every exchange, when it releases a coin, no one can claim anything after. Tell me about it, Flory. Tell me about it. Best network ever transparency as you will find nowhere. Kevin, obviously. Transparency and fairness is what builds the perfect foundation, strong foundation. If we are not transparent with each other, if we're not honest, if we're not doing it together, then there's no reason. I mean, we might as well just be a meme coin that rug pulls in 24 hours and call it a day. I have 1700 PhD. What means nothing, right? Yeah, that means nothing. It's long gone now. I have a 10,000 phone. That means nothing. Yes, Marcelo. Yeah. Kevin, Word was just thinking the same. Yeah, John says, Kevin, absolutely. Jonathan ditched LATOKEN straight after that, never using it again. Yep, good thing to ditch LATOKEN. Good on that, mate. Thumbs ups. Hi, when listing on platforms, please list on as many as them as possible, as some platforms are blocked in most countries. Thank you very much. We are actually aiming to list on MEXC, which is not, so stay tuned for that. LBank is also on the list. And Weeks exchange. WTF, GPR. Gilberto says, I think this is so unprofessional. Yep, thank you a lot. You tell me all. You're welcome. So I believe blacklisted LATOKEN wallet is the only solution. Lie, great thinking. I'm going to talk about the solution in a minute. And we're already 50 minutes and I didn't even finish the first topic. I just need PC to be the validator. Yes, either PC, Mac, or Linux. What a mess, eh? Banana Zone? Yep, definitely. So without further ado, let me tell you what the solution for the whole LA token issue mess is. There is, global top 10, definitely, John, MEXC. LA token's not going to burn the coins. We all know that by now. But we are going to do something that we've been doing all along. We're going to ask them to open withdrawals, because the only way we can burn those coins or get them back out of circulation to the treasury is by allowing people to withdraw. And we're going to do it's going to be the total opposite. People would be like, if you burn my coins, I'll sue you. In this case, if you don't burn them, I'll sue you to LA token. But whatever, we're going to do something that's going to be a win-win situation. There are some adjustments and things that we need to do to accommodate for this, but we are going to do it because we value the value of phone. And we value your investment, and we value your time and effort into making this project something up, then something down. Therefore, here is the solution. After the live now, I'm going to tell Olani, because I'm blocked by the founder, Valentin, that we are going to request to open withdrawals effective immediately. And we are going to start blasting everywhere as of tomorrow, or as of whatever they open. Maybe it's going to take another 2 weeks for them to open. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably going to be fast, because when I told them close withdrawals, they did in less than an hour. So open withdrawals, and we're going to have to ask each and every one to immediately withdraw their phone. We're going to blast the internet. I'm going to ask you guys to flood everyone's accounts and everyone's messages, if they have LA token phone, to withdraw it. That's the only way to save ourselves from LA token, is to ask users. So it's in your hands now, the community, to withdraw all the phone that you have added there as quickly as possible. I'll get to why quick action is more valuable than not doing anything at all. I'm even going to ask Olani if we can get an email sent that Phone Network will be blacklisting their wallet, and they need to withdraw immediately. Literally, withdraw immediately. Same process. You got to provide your CSV, your screenshots, whatever proof you have that you purchased that phone. If it's not part of the bug, it gets released. If it's part of the bug, you return it to Treasury. We give you a full refund of your USDT. Things are clear. So why we need some time, though, in the meantime? Because we're going to have to go back to the SDK, and we're going to have to create an automatic blacklisting update. What do I mean by that? Well, right now, if you withdraw the Phone Network app or the crypto trades, whatever, the games, they detect that transaction and blacklist your email. But in the SDK does not read that blacklist yet. So we're going to update the blockchain with a major, massive blacklist functionality as well. But also we're going to include it so every time a transaction happens, to check if it comes out of the LA token address and automatically blacklists on a node level too. Otherwise, I'll have to go every day and update the list, and we might have some phones sleeping, and then the SDK will allow you to send. So, it opens a whole jar of worms if we do it manually. But you got to do it automatic. And we'll leave that functionality moving forward for blacklisted addresses. They will not be able to send at all, but there's also a second tier that will be suspicious, and those will be able to send, but blacklist ones that receive. Long story short, there's an update of the blockchain itself and the validator software, not the validator software, and the SDK software that needs to account for this matter. We will need a week or so to implement this in place, get it tested, go live. By that time, push all day long to withdraw the phone on LA tokens accounts. Quick push. Everyone push as much as possible. After we implement that solution, we are then going to be free of any issues, and any phone that LA token sends to any address will automatically flag it and not allow it to send until they prove ownership. That's going to go for a while, and when we see that there's, let's say, 10 million or 20 million phone left, we're just going to straight on ban the account and never allow them to use it ever again. So with that said, currently we cannot release the SDK until that new implementation is in place. It's going to take a week or so. Again, I'm not 100% sure. It all depends of the communication between our centralized server and the blockchain and the app. So there's a three-way connection that needs to be made. I know exactly how to do it. It's just a matter of testing with how fast that could be done. And once that's done, we're then going to go and release the SDK. So it's going to be still this month. I'm not saying that we're going to postpone it for another 3 months. No, we're no longer postponing. We're going to go back on track, but it has to be done with a little bit of thinking beforehand. So why do I not want to blacklist the email immediately? Not the email, the address immediately, you might ask. Well, because if I do so, 485 million will remain in circulation, and we don't want that. We don't want that because of the staking. We don't want that because of the not right numbers out there. Obviously, we want it out of circulation as soon as possible. New investors, they have to go through the whole fiasco to know that 485 million is not real, it's not usable. And yeah, we're also going to create a list of all unused phone with the next iteration of the Explorer. It will show you how much phone is available, in circulation, burned, vested, frozen, and also blacklisted. So you know how much is in circulation will be minus that. So with that said, we are going to start immediately. Well, we've started on Friday, to be honest, but we're going to start immediately with the implementation of the blacklisting on a blockchain level and SDK level to not allow to do anything pretty much with the SDK if your wallet is blacklisted. We're then going to do something in honor of the burning that we don't want to let you guys down. So I'm going to say the very first 200 million phone that gets returned to Treasury, I will burn it. No need to sign an agreement. You know I'm an honest person and I will keep my word. The very first 200 million phone that comes back to our Treasury, I will burn. Everything that's coming after, up to 485 million, will stay in the Treasury. The Treasury is basically for you guys in rewards, announcements, events. It's for you. And actually, that's a perfect segue to the second topic of the day, and that is that we're currently running an active gameplay event. For those of you that did not see it yet in the app, you can open the phone network application. Gotta clean my screen for a seventh time today. And you can see it right above here. There is active gameplay event. There's a short video. That you can watch on YouTube, but it's basically we Phone Network have partnered with one of our top creators, McMuffin Sutra. You can find his account on our Phone Network app in the people featured accounts next to one of our top creators, Poyo, as well. There's a new person that has free advertisement for you, buddy, for featuring your profile. But basically what it means is that you need to mint an NFT, not any NFT. And here is going to be a big disclaimer for you all that minted NFTs and just put them in the active gameplay category for no reason. But here's the thing. If you go in choose active gameplay right over here, you got to make sure that you create an NFT that is actually of a gameplay that you played. It has to be a gameplay of your game. So if I go and browse the active gameplay category, you're going to see someone posted there, and that someone is, of course, Poyo, posted his gameplay of Green Karma lighting in place. So there you go. Let's go ahead and like his NFT. There's also the father, which doesn't look like an active gameplay to me. So this NFT, even though it's in the active gameplay category, will not participate in the event. We're not going to include it. Even if it collects 1 million likes, it will not be included in the event. But there's Tetris, as you can see here. There's also, oh, look at that. That's my favorite. Look at this save. Look at this save. And that's the goal. But look at the save at the beginning. Watch. Goes, bomb, saves the ball. Again, bomb, almost gets it. and then finally, bow. Nope. Oh my God, will it be a goal? Nope. See, that's awesome. I love it. I watched it like 10 times and there it is now. Goal. So again, Poyo Creator here. Like it if you have a moment. Look at this. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's McMuffin Sutra here. He has posted his gameplay, and he's actually creating a series of those. And not only that he's creating a series of those, he is actually the creator of the gameplay, active gameplay category. It's thanks to him that this event is in place. So make sure you go ahead and look at those. Oh, look at that. There's a crypto treasures one, and there's one that I posted. I pulled that card in Pokemon TCG Pocket. And also there is another one from Nicola T right there. So as you can see, you have to play a game. It could be a static image, or as McMuffin Sutra goes far and beyond to create a series of videos. Look at that. So what is the event? You have until May 15th to post your active gameplay NFTs. Those that are from an actual game and one that you have recorded or made a screenshot of will participate in the event, will actually be eligible. And on the 15th, we're going to go through all of them and see the top 5 NFTs with the most likes. The ones with the most likes, we'll pick 5 of them, and they will be added to our featured NFTs scroll right there on the top for free for another 2 weeks. And we'll compete for which one gets the most likes. And we're going to give phone rewards to each and every one of those 5 NFTs with the most likes. So as a community, go ahead and vote for the ones that you like the most. So let's get it on and see which one will come on top, what would be the best NFT active gameplay out there, and let's get them with the rewards between the 15th and the 30th of May, or the 31st actually. We are going to then calculate all the rewards, and on the 1st, or maybe the 2nd, the 1st is when we plan, but on the 2nd, most likely, we're going to announce the winners, links to each and every one of those NFTs, and all 5 will win phone rewards. We're giving away 75,000 phone, which is, you ask where that comes from? Well, from the treasury. So that is the event. I would love to see some of your gameplays. I would love to see what you guys play, because I'm a huge fan of Pokemon and TCG Pocket, but maybe we can share a game. I would love to see someone play Counter-Strike and literally do a double or a triple with an op. That would be insane. But again, I'm excited to see what you guys do with it. It's going to be the first of series of events. Depending on its success, we're going to do more. So I wanted to jump in the chat a bit. And ladies and gentlemen, we're 3 minutes past the hour, but I couldn't do it any other way. I was thinking of doing an announcement. I was thinking of doing a video to share on YouTube, but I wanted to do it live with you on the spot and communicate it, because when I see this up here for me, when I see this live, that means that you're here with me. You're watching it with me. You're talking to me, even though I'm seeing the chat. It's like I'm sitting on a table with you guys. We're having a water, and we're communicating, we're discussing, we're the team, we're in the boardroom, and we're building it together. So that's why I decided to do a live today. In fact, McMuffin Sutra knew that we're going to do a live on Friday, on which I'll talk about the event, but we need urgent action on LATOKEN. We need to start withdrawals immediately, and you would have been confused if you just see withdrawals open for no reason. I wanted to bring it to you live today. Let's see the chat a little bit, and I'm going to share the 6.4 update with you. Not everything. I'll just share one functionality that's coming that I'm sure many of you are going to love, because I see it in the chat over and over again, and I'm bringing it within the app, within the phone app directly. So please, I like to be a validator here in Nigeria. Once the validator software is available on our website, you will sure be able to. Um, Apps driver says, I believe in phone token many years. You are open and serious gentleman, bro. Thank you. This is a mess. The malicious holders who hold the majority of bugged phone on LA token are the team themselves. Yes. So there won't be much withdrawals. Yep. You got it. Oh my God. How did I think of it? No. We're holding it. We're creating the issue ourselves because we don't want the project to grow. I work 24/7, no vacations, no time for my family. In fact, I told them that I'm not going to be seeing them for a long time today because I wanted to do this. It's not going to be just an hour just because of that. Yeah, you're making a ton of sense, TJ. A ton of sense. How did I not think of it? Can you withdraw? You will be able to withdraw from LA token. Yes. Opening withdrawals will be months of processing. No, will be just today or tomorrow that they will open it. Better blacklist LA token so you can follow easy if they try anything. I think blacklisting is the best solution. Oh, Flory, we will blacklist them. Once we're done with the on blockchain itself and SDK blacklisting acceptance. So we need to add a bit of code, test it, see that it works well. Then we blacklist it. Until then, we're going to open the withdrawals just so we can get out as much as possible and burn some phone. But blacklisting, definitely. We're not going to wait for them to withdraw everything out of LA token. That's never going to happen. I bet the LA CEO will or is already watching this. If you are Vladimir, Valentin, whatever, hi to you. Change the way you do business, man. Not going to grow if you do that. In fact, you're already on a spiral down. I know a ton of people that are not a fan of yours already. I hope he can learn from your honesty and transparency. Uju, if it's up to the minimum, yeah, I guess for the withdrawal. I have almost 600K phone withdraw from LA token. NT says Ivan, three fists, Kevin, and Banana Zone party. CMC phone network coin market cap, definitely with the exchange. It will be adjusted with the real price and everything, Augustine. Emoliano says, Ivan, telling LA token to open withdrawals might cause more stress and delays because they will want to act fraudulent. That's okay. They're going to get blacklisted the moment they send any phone anyways. Until we clear it, it's not going to be anywhere. But we need to add it to our node and SDK codes because only the apps right now can blacklist. If we open the SDK, they have access to it, and we don't want that. Hello from the UK, Margaret Bass or Base. I have 1.5 million token just waiting for the next chapter. Good job, Gilberto. Seems it's legacy. Oh, you got me excited that 600K phone is getting out of their system as soon as possible. Adam says, love Pokemon. I am a true fan of it. I'd love to see some magic cards, real gameplay NFTs. Yeah, that's cool. That's a good idea. Thanks, Ivan from Luca. NFTs sounds fun. I'll give it a go. Give it a try. TJ, Ivan, I didn't mean your team. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, TJ. I literally went all in on. Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. Yes, LA token team. That's okay. If they keep it, then there's definitely not going to be any use for them because we're just going to blacklist it after we implement in the SDK and node the codes for blacklisting detection. Then they're definitely going to be screwed even further. But I'm so sorry for misunderstanding your message. But yeah, so sorry. Did I miss something? Nope, just hanging in here. No, I'm just kidding. You missed a lot, and you should watch it after the live is over. Just coming in, Sheriff. Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the final stretch, and I'm now going to bug the live for you. So it's going to become messy. It's going to become laggy. The microphone will glitch out because I'm going to share my emulator screen, which is always what happens when I start to screen share my emulator. So bear with me, but I'm going to try to make it as quick and as painful as possible for you to see what's coming in version 6.4, one of the few functionalities that we are implementing as we work on the SDK and blockchain update with LA tokens. Bull crap. Firing up the software, the emulator is going to kick in any second, and we're going to see we're going to start to see some choppiness in the stream. It's not you, it's the stream itself. So bear with me for a moment while we get it on and while I get it running. The emulator is starting. I'm going to share a surprise update, or the update is not a surprise. It fixes a few issues, bugs and adjustments, but also adds a few extra functionalities. I'm not going to spill the beans on all of them, but you're going to love them all. One of them is what I'm going to share. And if you've seen the thumbnail of the video, you know it's something to do with USDT in version 6.4. So let's get on. Mike! Hi, good to see you, Mike. Hey, brother. Go, Ivan, go. Go phone. Go first.ai. Shout out to you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything you do, Adam says. Thank you as well, Adam. Okay, yep, I'll make it short and clear, Jakob, right there and then. So, firing up the emulator, firing up the app. Okay. Waiting. And we are ready. So, I'm going to share my window screen of the emulator. Again, if you experience some microphone issues or lagginess, it's from the stream, not from your internet. Alrighty. That's funny. Okay. Syncing the blockchain. I'm trying to get it ready as soon as possible. Oh, it's already choppy. Yeah, it's already choppy, isn't it? Margaret Bass says, I just joined and missed most of the event. I will watch it from the beginning later. Yeah, thank you, Margaret. Enjoy the whole video later. Love from Malaysia, love to Malaysia. I support you since 2019. You are amazing. Here we are. Okay, so sharing my screen. Ladies and gentlemen, with version 6.4, you will now be able to support the project further by, okay, we're in. You'll be able to support the project further by going to start earning, and you can earn USDT by removing phone from circulation. This is by no means an exchange, because we don't have license for exchange, obviously, and we cannot offer exchanges, but we can offer you to earn phone with cloud validators, which are at 50% off until the release of the SDK. And we're now going to be able to give you USDT if you remove phone from circulation. That is right. Send phone to the phone treasury to remove it from circulation and get rewarded with USDT. So for 1,000 phone, you get 15 cents. For 10,000, $1.6. And for 100K, you'll get $18.75, which is in line with what I've seen you guys offer in the Telegram chat. You no longer have to worry about offering 2 people on Telegram. You will be able to convert to, or not convert, you'll be able to support the project further by removing phone from circulation, sending it back to the treasury, and you will get rewarded with USDT for doing so. And that is not everything. If you are a phone pass subscriber, you will now be reducing the withdrawals by half. So it's no longer going to be 20 USDT, it's going to be 10 USDT that you need to reach to withdraw the USDT from the phone app. So until the release on exchanges, you will be able to support the project heavily by removing coins from circulation, getting rewarded with USDT. Expect this and a few other exciting features and adjustments in the next update as soon as possible. There's no ETA on that's going to be released because, as you know, I've been dealing with LATOKEN, I've been dealing with the SDK, with the blockchain, with this, and with many, many other things that if I tell you what it is, it's going to be tomorrow. But definitely, this will be the next thing coming to the phone network app. Able to dump a large amount of tokens, says Luca, upon release. Who? I have access to some of my allocated token, but I am worried as the token hasn't been launched on the blockchain yet that early participants or insiders who have already completed part vesting, maybe there won't be a massive dump because only 20% of it has been released. There is 1.8 billion that's still frozen, locked. There's 80 million that's frozen. There's 250 million that's staked. There will be people removing from circulation by doing that just now. So definitely won't be a large dump. But even if the price drops, it will only go up from there afterwards. John gives a +1 and clapping. Nick says, this is so cool. Kevin says, nice. Vetty says, very nice with 2 hearts. This is cool though. That's great, says Margaret. And TJ, who's been telling me that I'm the holder of LA token. Just kidding. I can't sleep tonight because I accused you. So sorry, man. Please keep this update after the exchange release. It means people can cash out easily after earning phone through the games in the ecosystem without having to go to the exchange. Fair point. I'll bring it to the board of directors, actually. Yep, definitely. Circular economy. You're right. When do you intend telling LA token to open withdrawals? Immediately after the live. I wanted to tell you guys first, and after that, I'm literally be like, bye guys, have a good day. Olani, open withdrawals immediately. That's how it's going to go. Luca plus thumbs up, and Amro Bakra says +1 like this, and 2, 4, 600%. So with that said, guys, I'm sorry for taking up more of your time today, but wanted to be transparent and completely frank and open with the whole situation of LA token. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to blacklist their wallet. We're going to get as much phone out as possible. We're going to burn as much phone as possible before we blacklist them, and then they're going to be done forever. We're not going to stop. We're going to add a few extra functionalities to the SDK. Maybe the universe and the Supreme Being has been asking us to do that through the LA token issue. So at the end of the day, let's look at the positive out of the negative and create some great pre-do the work is what they say. So you don't have to do it after. So let's create some pre-good work before we're out with the SDK. There's just a little tiny bit more that we need for that. And with your continued support, it is going to be amazing. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you as well, Luca, and everyone that joined today or is watching in the future. Thank you for sticking for an hour and 18 minutes and watching me yap about things, but it truly means the world to me. Have a great rest of the week. Stay tuned, stay positive, and let's get phone to the moon.